The South African War of 1899 to 1902, which raged between Great Britain and the Boer republics of the Transvaal and the Orange Free State, has been the most devastating military conflict in the history of the country. This war not only caused immense suffering for all the people of South Africa, but also had a significant impact on the social, economic and political development of the country. Through the years, the involvement of auxiliary soldiers from India and local South African Indians in the war received very little or no attention in historical accounts of the war. Resultantly, Indian involvement also disappeared from public memory and became mostly an untold and forgotten history. On Friday, the 11th of April 2025, a significant and historic event took place at the War Museum in Bloemfontein, South Africa. During this event, the museum launched a groundbreaking new publication titled Caught in the Crossfire and a complimentary video documentary which revives and highlights the role of Indian involvement in the South African War. The event was presented in collaboration with the Office of the Consulate General of India in Durban and the Swami Vivekananda Cultural Centre, also based in Durban. Danay Swanepoel from the War Museum welcomed the attendees. Dignitaries included, amongst others, His Excellency Shri Prabhat Kumar, the High Commissioner of India to South Africa, Mr Prem Sagar Kesarapu, Acting Consulate General of India in Durban, Dr Anasuya Boligadla, Director of the Swami Vivekananda Cultural Centre in Durban, Mr Kida Ramgobin, representing the Mahatma Gandhi family and member of the Free State Executive Council for Finance, Economic Development and Tourism, Mr Moses Makume. Before the official proceedings commenced, the program included a prelude of music, song and dance. The guests then proceeded to the auditorium inside the museum. Here, the director of this heritage institution, Toki Pretorius, who also played a pivotal role in initiating the publication and video documentary, contextualized the role of the museum in the project. Thereafter, the High Commissioner of India to South Africa, Mr Shri Prabhat Kumar, elaborated on the deep-rooted historical and cultural ties that connect South Africa and India. This was followed by the screening of the video documentary. Advocate Charlie Naidu, a former board member of the War Museum, who also played a significant role in the development of the project, provided an overview of the historical context of Indian involvement in the South African War. Dr Vicky Heunis described the establishment of Boer prisoner of war camps in India during the military conflict. Afterwards, the director of the War Museum formally presented the High Commissioner of India with a copy of Caught in the Crossfire. Advocate Naidu likewise handed over a painting of Mahatma Gandhi that she crafted herself to the High Commissioner. Gandhi led a volunteer Indian ambulance corps during the war. Mr Quinton Norris, chairperson of the Council of the War Museum, concluded the proceedings in the auditorium with words of thanks.
It was an important day today. We had this launch of the book, Caught in the Crossfire, which shows the Indian involvement in the Boer War. We saw how Mahatma Gandhi organized an ambulance corps to help the British soldiers, and also there were other Indians involved in the course of the war. So not only the British and the Boer, but also other races were involved. And the documentary, the book, captures it very well. We also donated a bust of Mahatma Gandhi today to the War Museum, a tribute to his involvement in the war, and to bring it to the notice of everyone that Mahatma Gandhi was present during those days. Mahatma Gandhi was a young lawyer that time, but whatever he learned in South Africa, he took it back to India, and he became the leader of our freedom struggle and father of our nation. So this is also a tribute to South Africa, that Mahatma Gandhi learned his skills of non-violence and passive resistance here. So we have a shared history with South Africa, and we treasure it. And obviously, this is a shared history between of the two countries, and the War Museum will contribute to this knowledge. Thank you.
This dimension of the involvement of the Indians in the South African War has not been investigated. So today is a very, very important day in that our director, Toki Pretorius, with his inquisitive mind, he made it a project that he goes out and investigates the Indian involvement in the South African War. And I think it sets out a very, very good platform for future scholars to undertake further research, and who knows, they may unearth much more information pertaining to the Indian involvement in the South African War. So it's very, very important for us. It's a very historic occasion for us.
We at the War Museum trust that the new publication and documentary on the Indian involvement will bring more authenticity to the narrative of the South African War. Hereby, we likewise want to acknowledge the transnational influences and diverse nature of suffering in the war, which have not only shaped the past but also the present-day South Africa.